The differences between the free online program we were using and the Compass Classroom class is night and day. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Mandy, the Handmade Homeschooler. Today we're going to be talking about a new class that my youngest is taking. It's called Visual Latin. And this class is from Compass Classroom, and I'm really excited to bring this to you because we started this class like 2 months before the school year ended. And I wasn't sure how he would like it, but I can't wait to show you the results of this class. I'm going to include a link down below, maybe on the screen or something, where you can go and try 4 lessons of this absolutely free with a link through me with Compass Classroom, so you don't even have to pay for it and you can try it out. So there's absolutely no commitment, just to see if your kids like this or if it's something that they are interested in or want to learn. If it's not, you know, it's totally risk-free, but my kid thought he didn't want to do it, and then 1 lesson in, he had an absolute ball and decided that he just wanted to go at his own pace. We're actually on spring break this week, but you know what he's doing? He's doing Compass Classroom Latin classes because he wanted to keep going with it, and he looks at it more as a hobby than a class, which is actually really cool because this is fostering that learning, that natural love of learning. And for me as a parent, I absolutely love that. So I recently signed up for a free premium trial of Compass Classroom's library. So basically what that is you get like a month free trial. I'll pop that link down below so you guys can sign up for it too if you want, where I had access for 30 days to their entire library of classes. All of Compass Classroom's classes, that is a mouthful, is all online. So this is all online type of classes. These are video-based courses where you have an instructor up at the front of a classroom type setting or in front of a whiteboard or in front of a screen where they're teaching the class to your child. I really like this, especially now that my kids are getting older. Sometimes I don't have the availability to teach all of the classes, and sometimes it's a subject matter area where I'm not really that confident in, like math or something, and it just makes it a lot easier for me. Now, I've been one of those people who loudly states I do not teach all of my classes to my kids, and I know that that sometimes doesn't come off the greatest to people, but for me and my family situation, it's best. Plus, giving our kids a variety of teachers is really going to help them as they progress onto college age. And we're starting to get there with my oldest. So prepping him for learning from different instructors is a good thing, in my opinion. So this is how your week is going to look. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you're going to have a video. There's 3 videos for every lesson. And then Thursday, you're gonna have a review, which is a Quizlet type game. It's an online game that's within the Compass Classroom lesson. So everything is all right there on the same screen. And then Friday, they have a quiz. And the quiz is automatically graded, so you don't have to do anything. Your child takes the quiz online, and they have some really funny questions in these quizzes. And my son is always cackling at something that he found in his quiz that he thought was so funny. Try these out. I think you guys are really gonna like it. You do not have to purchase the books. The PDF worksheets and quizzes and things like that are all included inside of this, and all you have to do is just download and print them. For us, it was just easier to buy them, so I wasn't constantly printing things out because I'm lazy, and these were pretty cheap. So you can buy whatever books you want. You can buy the teacher book, you can buy just the worksheets, you can buy Visual Latin 1 and 2. It all depends on what you want and what your specific needs are, but we just went ahead and bought the big bundle of Visual Latin 1 and 2 because our son was enjoying it so much. So one book is the teacher guide, and these are just the answers. And then the other book is the worksheets and quizzes. Now the worksheets they'll be using pretty much every day. The quizzes, you can do the quizzes online. So I'm not even using the quiz sheets, but the quiz is all online and it's automatic grading. So why wouldn't I use that, right? So That's the other cool thing. There's automatic grading built into the system. So there's another point that I wanted to make. So another point that I want to bring up, there is another class in here that I didn't know about until I talked to Compass Classroom. Word Up is a vocabulary course, and it's kind of a pre-course into Latin. You don't need it, okay? You don't absolutely have to have it. My kid did not take Word Up yet. He's scheduled to take Word Up next year at the beginning of the year, but he's doing just fine in the class. But it is kind of one of those things that goes hand in hand, done by the same instructor. So I would highly recommend trying out Word Up as well. It looks like a really, really fun class. It looks like there's all kinds of funny things and jokes, and it's done in a way that really keeps the attention of the kids. So there's that as well. Another point I want to make, this can be used as a high school credit. So if you are in a state like me where you need a double credit, so like 2 credits of the same language back to back for graduation, this class will fulfill that requirement. These are high school credits. My son, though, he is in 6th grade and he's taking this class and he's doing fantastic. So don't think that you can't, work with this with a little bit younger of kids, or that it has to be in grade 9. My 6th grader is doing just fine in this class. Yes, he is advanced, but he's doing just fine in this class and he is loving it. And if for some reason it gets to be way too hard or something, we can always pause it or, do whatever we need to do to, put it on hold until he gets, into high school. These classes are Christian classes, my next point. And I love that about these classes, because the free online software that we're using for the language that my son is taking, my oldest right now, it is not. And there are all kinds of things and questions and material in there that really bugs my husband and I. And although I'm not going to go into that subject because that is not what this video is about, I do want to mention you do not have to worry about the material in these courses. Compass Classroom is a fantastic Christian company. Everything they put out is true to scripture. Everything they put out is very in line with Christian beliefs. So you're not going to have to worry about weird questions or weird pop-up ads or anything coming up. This is a program where they're going to log in. There's no ads. There's no junk that you have to worry about with your kids taking a class that's on the computer. One thing that my youngest has done is, for this video, what he wanted to do was he wanted to do a side-by-side comparison of what Duolingo was like versus Compass Classroom. And he's been using the Duolingo Latin, and he said that not only is a lot of things that they post incorrect, but they don't tell you why you get certain things wrong. And he said that it would be almost impossible to really understand the language without the instruction that you get with Compass Classroom. So although Duolingo is free, Compass Classroom has an instructor who is explaining these things, and my son understands the language and what verb and what tense he's supposed to use with different words, rather than trying to guess it with Duolingo. Duolingo basically assumes that you have already had a class in Latin, versus Compass Classroom is the class. So I highly recommend this class if you are looking for a foreign language, if you are looking for something else to kind of add into your routine like we were. It was just kind of one of those like little pick-me-up type classes that we decided to enroll in. I highly recommend this one. It's fun, it's engaging, it's short, and the lessons are so much fun. We've been listening in on these as a family, and my husband and I have learned a lot through these classes ourselves. Just by listening, secondhand in the living room, we can hear these classes and we're like, oh wow, that's interesting. So we, as secondhand learners with this class, we have both been very intrigued by this class. Highly recommend go grab this. If you want to go try Visual Latin, I will have a link down below in my description box where you can go try Visual Latin. There are lessons absolutely free for you to get to try these out. Even if you don't want to try the premium membership, you can actually try Visual Latin without the premium membership. Highly recommend that you go do that. Just see if your kids like it. And that's what we do with these classes. We just do the trial, see if they like it. If they don't like it, oh well, we'll try a different class. but there are free lessons. Go download them, go try them out and see what your kids think. I will see you in the next video. I hope you have a great rest of your day and happy homeschooling.